Hi, this is ronMctube playing Hunter Call a Wild on PC. Today we're on Cuatro Colinas and we're doing storyline missions. How is your missions going on? The missions I'm on at the minute is called Water Worries. We're going to visit the lake Mott on my hunter mate, investigate the edges of the lake, examine the barrels and photograph the footprints. This is the mission. Some people will do the missions and the storyline on each reserve, some people won't. I'm doing it specifically to get the 6.5 Mårtensson Rayo skin. It's a special skin you get by doing the missions. Now the thing is, a lot of people don't know what missions you have to complete to get the Rayo skin, because some people have done the main missions and not got it. So I think you might have to do either all of them or some certain ones as well as the main story. We don't know yet, but I'm just going to do them all and hopefully we unlock it. If you do them all, then you should unlock it, shouldn't you? So that's what I'm trying to do now. I muted the sound of the quad bike, the ATV, because it's quite loud when I'm talking to you and it's hard to talk over it. So let's continue to this lake. How's your hunting been going? Have you had any great trophy animals? Drop that in the comments. I do like to hear about that. We've been doing lots of great giveaways. I am going to do some more before Christmas as well, so keep your eyes peeled and your ears open and look for that. It'll either be DLC or it will be the actual game giveaway. So just keep watching the videos, because I might just feel like doing one now, I might do one the next video. So here we are at our location. So it's a big lake. I've been told I've got to have a look around. Now the arrow is right in the middle of the lake. So I don't think we've got to be there. We can't swim yet. Would you like swimming added? But then again, it looks like we're getting boats at some point, or boats in the storyline. I don't know. You can select E on certain boats on water, as if something, you know what I mean, you can get into travel, or maybe you can pick something up at a later date. Oh, we've got some mouflon sheep over there. That could be a good area to hunt them. There is a stand on my right I can see that's not unpacked. You can also see barrels, so I think that's what we've got to check out. What's that? Looks like something dead. Something's dead on the waterway. Is that part of the storyline? We'll go and investigate in a minute. Just going to look around the edges, see if we missed anything. We might have a shot at these mouflon sheep. I'm after a diamond one at the minute, and I tell you what, I'm getting trolled by them hard. I've had quite a few level 5s, and they seem to score 940 something every time. Yesterday I had 2 at 2 different locations, and I was so sure that I was going to get a diamond out of them, but no. But we did get a rare melanistic one, which went in the trophy lodge. Check out my previous video if you haven't seen that. There's the stand. Imagine if you put a tent about here, go to the stand, you're probably really good for the mouflon sheep over here. Don't know what other animals are close by, but I'm sure we'll find that out as we check the lake out. If you've done the main story missions, drop in the comments. Did you enjoy it? Try not to spoil it. I've been taking my time. I could have really rushed and finished it straight away, but obviously I didn't want to do the videos before a lot of people have done the main story mission. So I've been taking my time, doing the hunting, breaking it up, and then doing a bit of this. That's how I decided to do it, because then you don't want to see the first day, do you, that I've just put the end in and I haven't even got started on it yet. At least give you a chance to get started on it before we get anywhere. So yeah, look, it's definitely right in the middle of the lake, the arrow. I think it just means like around this lake, that's why it's there. So there's something dead over there. It looks like a red there or something. What's that? I thought it was in a house or something then. Let's take a look at these mouflon sheep. 3s, 2 and a 4. As I was saying yesterday, if you want to know what a level 5 mouflon sheep looks like, you will know straight away if you look at a lot of 4s. They curl right round the horns, they're as big as possible, and they're really wide. If you look at a 4, they go round so far, but a 5 will go round almost to its ears, and they'll literally touch with an extra little curl over a 4, and they're a lot broader and a lot thicker. I'm not going to shoot it with that. We're going to use a 6.5 Mårtensson. We'll have a go. It's only 4. That looked okay. Maybe it was a little high. I was only going to shoot the 4. It's not dropped yet. So that's a terrible shot. I've done quite well actually. I've been doing a lot of long shots and nailing them, but I think that is not one of them. That's not one of them. That's a terrible shot. Don't get ate up if you do that. Everyone does it. It doesn't matter if it's the biggest YouTuber on the planet or, you know what I mean, everyone does it. So if you make a bad shot, don't worry about it. And same with diamonds. I've seen that in the comments of my videos. Have you ever this, that? Yes, I've messed them up. Everyone's messed them up. You might not show that, but they have, trust me. It's just part of the game. It does happen. Alright, we're nearly here now. So we're going to take a look at these barrels. That is definitely something dead. Has the wolves had it? I don't know. And we've got wolves calling. So we know there's wolves at the spot as well. And also a magic flashing goat. Flashing mouflon sheep. That is a current issue at the minute. I think it's a pathfinding off certain places. It makes certain animals walk in the sky. I'm sure it'll get fixed. Now we've got some Iberian wolves about, which is a little bonus because that's another spot to find them. Once you know the locations of any animal, then it's a lot better. We'll try and nail this as it goes through the wood. 7mm. Oh no, I use a 6.5. That's on wolves. I wouldn't recommend really using the 6.5. It's a little, I don't know, it doesn't pack the punch for the bigger animals. Red deer and the wolves sort of on this reserve are sort of like the higher end of what you should be really shooting with it. And to be honest, I wouldn't be shooting wolves with it. I use the 7mm. But that's I did use the Mårtensson. That's where we are, just in case you want to know where these mouflon sheep and the wolves are. There you go, look, 6:30 to 9:30 for the drinking of the Iberian mouflon. Just check around. Oh my, look, yeah, that was a terrible shot on the mouflon sheep. As you can see, level 4. You know what, probably won't even attract that, or we'll collect it later on. The main thing is to do with the mission. I want to see what's next in the storyline. I want that Rayo skin. I want the 6.5 Mårtensson Rayo skin. It does look really nice. Check it out in the store. It's sort of like an engraved wood. Really nice.
What on earth has happened here? They're all empty. Can you tell what was inside?
Not by looking. Was it diesel drums or something? Looks like 45-gallon drums. Some footprints. I thought that was oil then or something. Ah, E. Where's that gone? Try and find that again and click it. Quite awkward.
Manure? But why would anyone...
Manure?
Look, there's footprints. I wonder if it's the same people who broke into Armando's barn. Take a photograph of the footprints. We need to collect as much evidence as possible. No farmer did this.
So press P, bring your camera up and take a picture.
We have a lead. One of the local goat herd had mentioned glimpsing lights through the trees just last night. Santiago had said something about it earlier, but I hadn't had time to hear the whole story. The trees she described are in a wood, quite close to the lake where you found the barrels. I want you to take a look up there, but be careful. I don't know who's running around my reserve at night, but I'm confident he's not an insomniac farmer. I'd rather you took pictures instead of confronting anyone.
So they want us to take pictures, do they? I think I might take a picture of that. I don't think that's part of the mission, but look at that. What a setting that is. That's one thing the graphical artists nail with Call of Wild. The actual feeling of reserves and how they look is stunning. Look at this. So we've got a dead red deer. Looks like it's been munched on. All the rib cages out. Looks really nice though. Won't eat it though. Someone has. Oh, look at that. What a setting. Look. Sun's out the clouds. Yeah, we're just going to take a few screenshots of this. That's brilliant. I think I'll use that as a thumbnail. Right, a few trophy shots done. We did collect our animals.
Carefully. They might still be there.
So we're trying to track down the person who's been dumping this at this location, and it might be there. So I've got my rifle out just in case. You don't know what to expect. There's going to be something there. Is there going to be someone there? Be interesting if there was people there. Not seen that in the storyline mission yet in Call of the Wild. I'm sure that will come at some point. We're getting close. Not see anyone yet. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Is it going to be a jump scare, or is it just going to be something here? What is it? I can see a car or a van. Yeah, look, we've got a truck right here. We forget them in the future.
Cages. Be thorough. We need to know exactly what you found out there.
Would you like cars, pickups added to Call of the Wild, jeeps, off-road trucks? Drop that in the comments. You could have that driving about. It would help with maps. Take a few pictures. I've got barrels on the back of it as well, and signs. Would you use these to get around the map? It did add jeeps in the Hunter Classic. Never thought that'd happen.
Maybe this one was destined for another lake.
Got some cages. What's these for?
We used to have cages like this in our kennels, but these bars are so thick.
They're the same signs you put in the earlier missions.
I guess our signs didn't just disappear after all.
So it looks like someone's dumping stuff in the river, someone's stealing the signs, and what is this paper? And a collar.
It was them. Vista España. They released the wolves. 3 demons that have haunted my home. That killed me. Oh, I cannot begin to convey the rage that is twisting inside me at this moment. Where is the driver? If you find him, keep him there until the police arrive. I'm calling them now.
So it looks like someone, well, the driver who we're looking for, has been dumping stuff in the rivers and letting out killer wolves. I think that's what's been happening. We've got to find the truck driver. I don't know where he's gone. Oh, what's this? His jacket.
Follow them. And for the love of God, be careful. We know that if this wolf is still here, it's been specifically raised to attack humans. We have to put it down.
So we're going to leave it there. I've enjoyed doing that mission. We're going to do the final mission in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm ronMctube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. And thanks for watching. Tune in for the next episode for the final mission on Cuatro Colinas. Bye bye.